how you produce value by your experience? How's the mindset and how do you do that?
It's simply a matter of taking someone from point A to point B, take them from pain to pleasure, show them that you can help them by actually helping them. I'll give you an example again. In my business, people can come to my website, download the one-page marketing plan framework for free, and that provides them a lot of value because now they have a framework for building a clarity in terms of marketing in their business. And if they like, they can buy a book. If they like, they can join my membership. If they like, they can join my one-on-one coaching. And some people do, some people don't. Either way, they will have gotten value because I solved one of their problems. I helped them get clarity in terms of their marketing, and I helped them plan some of their marketing process.
Then you have to give first and then ask, right?
Once you have this process going on, the price is not the problem to sell them. You can sell a higher price. The other parties that are competing mostly go on price.
Because they don't do it for the price, they do it for you.
For your value. And they need to buy you because you are the only choice on their minds.
Wow,
you know?
Very interesting. We are in the 7.
7 is now we're into the after phase, and after phase is all about dealing with clients. And a lot of people think marketing finishes when the client first becomes a customer and starts paying you. I've found that the money is really made after someone buys from you. So the next step is really delivering a world-class experience, all about giving someone a wow experience rather than just, a transaction, because you want someone to become a raving fan in your business. A raving fan is very, very different to someone who's just a paid customer. So it's about really understanding that money from one client is not equal to the same money from another client. So you want people who are promoters and fans of your business. So someone who pays you $1 is not equal to the same as someone else who pays you $1 if they're a raving fan and a promoter of your business.
And this only applies in the digital stage, right?
It applies to digital and online and offline. Whether you're an accountant or a bookseller or a lawyer, you want to deliver a world-class experience to your client. So you want someone to say, wow, that was amazing. What do you talk to your friends about? You talk to your friends about amazing experiences you've had. The last time that you recommended a restaurant or a movie to one of your friends, you did it because you had a great time. This is something that you enjoyed and you want your friend to enjoy as well.
You're right. It's about how you deliver things. Angler?
Step 8 is all about increasing customer lifetime value. And this is about taking someone who's done maybe one transaction with you and then thinking of them in terms of lifetime value. We think about exchange of value. How can you provide your service in greater volume or in greater frequency, greater kind of experience that someone can have? So it's up to you to make sure that your product or service is delivered in enough quantity, in enough quality, in enough frequency that your client does have that wonderful experience. So this is all about helping your customer get the most out of your product, and also you profit by them dealing with you at a higher level or more frequently or in more volume. So increasing customer lifetime value is all about making their experience really good, but also profiting on the back end of all the hard work that you did to acquire that client.
The main goal is create a community, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Create that community and almost become the president of that community, right? So as the president of that community, you have very high trust and you can offer new products and services that can help your clients and get to the next level.
You stated in your book that you got to change your mindset from being a hunter to be a farmer.
Yes.
You cultivate your sales. You don't hunt them.
Wow. This is a totally different mindset, because sales used to be related to hunting. You tell me something totally different. Farming?
No one wants to be sold. No one wants to open the door to a salesman. You want to buy. You want to buy to someone who cares about you, who gives you value. Then you don't give about the price.
Digital marketing is for everybody, Allan?
No, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's for a lot of people, but very often we find that direct mail, so postal mail, can work very well, especially in B2B. You can reach people because so many people, their inboxes are getting more and more cluttered. So I find that it works really well to have a multimedia strategy, to have maybe some in digital, some in offline, some in direct mail, have a multimedia approach. But again, it's all going to depend on who is your target market, where are they living. So if your target market is mostly living online in digital, then digital will be very appropriate. If your target market doesn't spend much time online, then you might do less in digital and you might do in offline media more.
The rule on digital is to share content with value, right?
Correct. And that's the same with both digital and not digital. So both approaches, you want to share content that is very, very valuable. So for example, if you're a real estate agent, you might be offering a guide on the house prices in your area. area, and that's valuable content to a buyer, and that's valuable content to a seller. And you might offer that in digital form, or you might offer that in printed form as well. So that's an example of how you might provide value as a real estate agent.
The last one, the ninth step.
The last one is about orchestrating and stimulating referrals. And the reason I call it orchestrating and stimulating referrals is because it implies something that's active. Very often we sit and wait for referrals, or we hope that referrals happen, or that people send us new clients. And sometimes that happens, and that's nice when it happens, but you really want to become very active about creating referrals in your business. And it all comes back to some of the psychology around referrals. So you really need to understand why people refer. A lot of people think that if you ask someone for a referral, that they're doing you a favor. And if you think about it, the last time that you recommended your friend a really good restaurant or a really good movie, why did you do that? Did you do that because you wanted to do a favor to the restaurant or the movie chain? You did it because you wanted your friend to have a good time, right?
Exactly.
So that's really the psychology of referrals. Understand why people refer and make it easy for them to give you those referrals.
For example, one person tell the other person, hey, you have to read this book of Allan Dib because it's great.
In an average, you know more than 100 people. So imagine the power of this.
The power of what?
Of referring more than 100 people in your network. Just imagine.
That's one of the reasons we really wanted to create such a base of raving fans, because raving fans naturally refer other people to you.
Can you say that again?
I said that's why in step number 7 we wanted to create raving fans and deliver a world-class experience, because people who are raving fans and who had a wonderful experience will naturally do referrals to you and your business.
Imagine that.
Exactly.
Create a community and be the president of that community.
Exactly.
They trust you, that they follow you, that they are happy with you.
They are not sensible to price. They won't leave you unless you treat them bad, you know.
You have to treat them real well and provide them with a lot of value. This is great knowledge, great synthesis, but we're going to have a course here to go deep, right?
That's something very fresh, you know, because we are trying to give something different, something really practical, half-day course, an in-person course. And Allan is going to be joining in a part of the seminar for a Q&A like that.
Right now?
Yes.
Excellent.
So it's a lot of value. I mean, it's hard to have someone of his experience on the other side of the table to ask for those questions that can help you to move your business from 0 to 100 in no time, you know.
Perfect.
Yes.
I can't wait to be there.
We are happy to invite everyone, and also we know this is going to be a breakthrough because it's coming a lot of surprises of this material in Spanish. We're working on the online course on full Spanish, and also the book in Spanish is going to come.
Well, we need a lot of this knowledge, tips, strategies, someone who pushes and lead us in this area, because there's something that is coming every year with more energy, with more presence. All this online marketing, we see all those things coming as a tsunami. We are in the digital tsunami, and we need to really understand these concepts, have this knowledge with us, and operate in this new world.
That's the key, to do something about it.
Don't just watch. You need this kind of instructors, like the bestseller in Amazon of this book, The One-Page Marketing Plan, Allan Dib. Allan, thank you very much for all the time, the knowledge, tips, the wisdom, the experience. Thank
Pleasure
you.
to be on your show, George, and speaking to you, Engler, as well. It was a genuine pleasure to speak to someone like you.
Thank you very much, and I hope to have you here in the show sometime soon.
I look forward to it.
We need a lot of this knowledge, Allan. We need to be leaders in this area here in Mexico, because we need to sell more this year.
You're right.
Thank you for your book and this
Pleasure.
interview.
Thank
Thank you, Engler Puentes.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias a
Contrario.
todos. Y gracias a Luli García en Controles Técnicos, y gracias a Evangelina Martínez también por esta producción. Nos vemos. Continúen aquí en Futuro Exponencial.